the screen. In fact, A.B.A doesn't exist. I'm sorry to bring this to you, chat. A.B.A is not real.
Heaven or hell.
Well, that's rude. That's just rude.
Millia.
Win before you bark. Yo. He's like, yeah, you're gonna talk shit. You better win the fight first. That's fair. Immediate response to Hollowheart trying to get some momentum going. 2K2D knockdown. But Hollowheart is able to simply block the Millia mix. Off of a hard knockdown too, and get her own pressure going. And this, I mean, is A.B.A is a momentum-based character, and Hollowheart very quickly got a lot of momentum on her, specifically her side. Simple as. Very good round from her. WiseMysticTree going into the lab in his brain. It looks like between rounds, which is understandable, and it looks like it worked so far. More command of the neutral from Hollowheart, at least to begin there. Or not Hollowheart, WiseMysticTree at least to begin there. Hollowheart answering, WiseMysticTree answering back, and the continued pressure is more important than ever here. It's not just your game plan, it's the way that you keep A.B.A from being able to get into Jealous Rage. If she's blocking, she's not transitioning into Rage. Which is important, because you had a full stick of butter. That was dangerous. It was a dangerous situation. WiseMysticTree takes round 2. WiseMysticTree taking round 2. Now, somewhat slower play. Hollowheart focusing, it looks like, on keeping WiseMysticTree out, more or less. They're like out, but just throwing out buttons when he gets into range to keep him from being able to start his offense. And WiseMysticTree playing cautiously enough that Hollowheart was able to do that, taking a massive life lead here. Maybe a little bit too slow of play from WiseMysticTree there. Like, unironically. It kind of reminds me of shortly after I switched in Street Fighter from Blanca to Guile. When I would play Blanca, I would play Blanca a lot slower. And you need to mental stack your opponent, which meant that I actually got like way worse at Blanca because I learned Guile, who plays slow and patient. Sometimes like that, like maybe, you know, you need to, you know, throw out a lot of varying options. Normal is Millia, right? Perhaps some, the slower play there, perhaps a little bit too slow. And WiseMysticTree has been able to contest this round better. A little bit of a hero burst, but I don't think totally. The dive kick, or the jump kick, or whatever, does get him though. And that, I mean, that's the kind of instant air dash move where you have to immediately be right for it. You have to call it out because of how fast it happens. You're not responding to it. As we saw here, that does make it strong. The dash through, unfortunately, turns into a little bit of a DIY back throw incident. That is a safe jump off of a sweep. Off the sweep there, Millia is in fact safe. It's weird because she's dashing through you, but she is. She is in fact safe. Not totally sure how that works, to be honest, with WiseMysticTree. Able to take round 2. Although we did see last game, Hollowheart won. WiseMysticTree took round 2. WiseMysticTree needs to keep it rolling, and we have been seeing here more aggression out of WiseMysticTree, and I think it has been working. You know, you have to be careful about letting yourself get preempted, right? Get predicted and hit, because that can start A.B.A.'s whole game plan, but you do still have to run your own game plan, right? And you do still have to keep the APM high enough to try to put some house stack on your opponent. Some baits and mix up in neutral. Now, A.B.A. is about to run out of Jealous Rage, goes out of it of her own accord, Hollow Heart does, so that she'll get a refund in case she needs to go back in. Where the PRC is able to seal out the round. It is 2-0 Hollow Heart. This set closer than winners finals, and some very good performances being put up by WiseMysticTree, but he is going to need a bit more if he wants to turn this set around. He is often opening with some quite good fast-paced, breakneck offense in an attempt, I would say, probably to stuff and starve A.B.A. Calls out Hollow Heart's approach with the 6P there. When she lands, she will run out of Rage Gauge, which means she's much less of an offensive threat as well. And I think just almost a clint of the first round here for WiseMysticTree as to how to approach this as Millia. But Hollow Heart not having it, taking the momentum herself. WiseMysticTree there, I think, starting a bit passively because he's afraid of getting hit out of the sky, which just makes sense because he opened with a lot of aerial pressure, a lot of rounds in a row. And Hollow Heart taking full advantage of that to immediately throw out some block screens, get her pressure going, and kind of put on a clean about how you want to do this. If you can find an opportunity to start pressuring Millia, you do it, right? Because then you start building up Rage Gauge, and you start putting the momentum on your side. And A.B.A. is a momentum-based character, like Jacko. Jacko's also a momentum-based character. Right, like with Jacko, if your opponent's just going to let you set multiple minions up on them and keep minion attacking them, throwing out normals and then hitting them with like 2 or 3 minion attacks and then throwing out normals, right, you just take that space. Similarly here, if your opponent is going to let you force them to block and build up Rage Gauge so you can become an unstoppable offensive powerhouse, you take that space. Good reversal there gets WiseMysticTree his first game of the set. But will we see the legendary reverse 3-0? Let's see. Am I good anime Street Fighter? Ooh, Artemis is good there. Backing Millia up enough that she can't get counter hit out of the sky, which it makes sense Hollow Heart will want to do because of the level of aggression WiseMysticTree has been exerting. When he's gotten going. He's been air dashing forward a lot these last several rounds. So backing Millia up, but then also keeping her in threat range to punish A.B.A. for throwing a button out. That's good. I did over-explain it a bit because the round ended, and also not in WiseMysticTree's favor. WiseMysticTree once again getting comboed. Hollow Heart playing very passively here. I'm not totally sure what she's looking for. She is doing a very good job of defending against, I think, like a 4-way and then a 2-way mix-up. At least that many mix-ups, but I'm not certain what the game plan is. I'm not certain why she started swinging just there either. I would imagine WiseMysticTree did something that sacrificed his turn. I don't know. Hollow Heart has also been known to